What's going on, everybody? This is Afro Think Tank. You know what I never understood is how it is that African Americans can be viewed as lazy. How is it possible that African Americans can ever be viewed as lazy? And how is it that any other group can be convinced that we are lazy or that we have ever been lazy in history? Especially since it's the African American who built America for free for centuries under duress while fighting against the most savage, subhuman, barbarian Neanderthal the world has ever seen simultaneously. I never understood growing up why anybody would say that we were lazy. But as I got older, I realized where it came from. It came from the most laziest, subhuman, barbarian Neanderthal on the planet. It came from the group of people that can't do anything for themselves or by themselves. It came from white people who will consider someone lazy for not doing what it is that they don't want to do because they are actually lazy. Imagine taking credit for building an empire when you didn't build it. The only thing you did was stand behind a gun and point and threaten. The only thing you did was stand behind a cannon and point and threaten to make African Americans build your white Wakanda on the globe, but in America specifically. And then they taught the Caribbeans that African Americans were lazy, even though African Americans built the foundation at which those Caribbeans are now standing, looking around, giving all credit to the white people, because white people are the ones who told the Caribbeans that they did it, because they took credit. Even all the wonderful inventions that we enjoy now, that black people invented, white people took credit for that. And then they told the world that they did it. So the whole world thinks white people are some kind of super geniuses that inherently build civilization, when in fact, it's those supposed lazy Africans who will live in America who are the super geniuses who invented all those magnificent things and all the magnificent systems and then did all the magnificent work to build the white Wakanda. And now, in the age of information, the whole world is discovering how not lazy African Americans are. The whole world is discovering how lazy white people actually are, how lazy the European has been. You see, when you don't work for the white man for free, they call you lazy. Why do you think they say Mexicans work hard? See, Mexicans work hard is code for Mexicans work for little money. Mexicans work and don't ask for fair pay. Mexicans work and don't ask for days off, even though they don't give choices about days off. Mexicans work like slaves. That's what they mean by hard work. And then those Mexicans take that and look at it as a sense of pride. So the Mexicans say, we're hard workers. You black people are lazy because you want fair pay. You black people are lazy because you won't work 25 hours in a 24-hour day. You black people are lazy because you won't work 8 days out of a 7-day week. You black people are lazy because you won't work for $2 an hour. That's what they really mean. But you've never seen a white person in modern day times work an 8-hour, work a 8-day week for $2. You'd never see a white person work a 25-hour day in 24 hours. You know why? They physically can't do it. They biologically can't do it. They psychologically can't do it because they've been groomed to be marshmallows, soft, because of the generations upon generations of lack of hard work, lack of any work. And even those white people who manage to get work, they never worked as hard as anybody else. They complained because they were soft. And because they were soft, corporations didn't want to use them because they couldn't handle the work capitalism requires of them. The thing that they love so much but hurts them so bad. So I'm just glad that we are being validated as African Americans that not only are we not lazy, but we are amongst the hardest working human beings on the planet. And we continue to be amongst the hardest working human beings on the planet, still working under duress, still fighting as we are culturally warriors that's been at war for centuries straight, actual war, while developing and building, fighting battles, losing some, winning some, recovering our populations from massacre after massacre after massacre after massacre after massacre after massacre from the savage subhuman barbarian. But somehow we still work hard enough to replace, double, triple, quadruple our population. Why those that mean to destroy us lose their population because they're even too lazy within their families to build families. As we has never displayed an ounce of laziness in any aspect of life. So yeah, I always found it funny when people call us lazy because the ones that do that, who are not white, they're just doing it because they heard the white people tell it, because white people are good at telling lies. They're good at patenting other people's products and systems, and they're good at piggybacking off of other people's inventions to invent their own things. But like I said, this is the age of information, and the light is being revealed through the darkness. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.
The Black American hate is sometimes so funny to me. Because I'm gonna tell you something right now. You see, whenever you ask anybody who dislikes Black American why they dislike Black American, it's always they're lazy, they're ghetto, they're trifling. But as a devil's advocate, I will agree with them because I need to know more details of why. Yeah, man. When life pay devil's advocate, me dead ass do that. So that's a New York term, by the way, dead ass. Yeah. Okay, yeah. But back to my point. And I'll ask about other races, and they always hesitate or they don't have a valid reason. So I said, why do you think black people or Black Americans are like that? Oh, they're lazy. What about the Asians? Oh no, Asians are cool. Spanish. They get too much kids and yeah, blah blah, too much in the country. White. They're racist. So your hate for black Americans is infinity, right? Infinity, you know? But when it comes to other races, it's like this. Brother. White supremacy to me is slowly taking over. Because sometimes you see these kids who are going to become adults say some things and you're like, wow, my kids are going to face that in the future.
Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! We most definitely cannot forget about the people of Sudan.
Wait. Before you go, for all my subscribers and philanthropists out there, I'm building a solar power community water bowl system in Nigeria. It's going to cost between $5,000 and $6,000. I'm trying to raise money. If you want to participate and help me build this solar power water system, please donate to the Cash App and put solar water in the notes. Solar water in the notes. I'll put PayPal, Stripe, and Zelle. Anyway, thank you. That's all I got to say. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.
Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.